Welcome back to the channel. Well, humble apologies. My Whiskey Wednesday didn't really, well, it happened. I don't know if you'd noticed on my community page. I definitely did my Whiskey Wednesday on Wednesday, but unfortunately, somehow through the editing processes and transferring it, the file got corrupted and I couldn't do absolutely anything with it. So I was really annoyed, to say the least. But yeah, because it was quite a good little video. I can't replicate it because, as you all know, I like to just do things off the cuff. Mrs. CPM said, "Oh, you can remember what you said, can't you?" And I said, "Yeah, but it just won't have the same effect." So anyway, so I thought I'd do a video today, and I won't do a Whiskey Wednesday because unfortunately I almost emptied this barrel. It was only half full, but yeah, so I'm not going to drink more whiskey until the next Whiskey Wednesday. But this setup, this is in my new studio setup. It's just very rough at the moment, but I just need to do a Whiskey Wednesday in the new studio. But obviously, we know the story now. But anyway, this was the Prezi that Cobra Stacker very kindly sent me. In the video of when I last did I think it was Whiskey Wednesday number 10. That was when I was opening up something, which would have been this, but he forgot to send me. So yeah, have a look at that one. That was quite funny. Yes, I was a little bit. He actually sent me this Cobra round, which wasn't part of what I was told I was getting. So anyway, that's what it was, and now it's going to have a central feature in all my Whiskey Wednesdays going forward. So I'm not going to do a Whiskey Wednesday sort of theme. Just going to put a few bits of silver out while I'm chatting. Now, one of the things I did sort of touch on was the markets at the moment. They are, I don't know if anyone's been watching, but good grief, it's all happening at the moment. Everything seems to be crashing out. There's all sorts of FUD, fear, craziness being said. It's all down to this, it's all down to that. But yeah, all the assets seem to... let me see if I can chill this down a little bit. All the assets seem to be having a bit of an issue at the moment, which is a shame. I'm just going to take the tone down on, yeah, so it's a little bit more. That's better. That's miles better. Yes, it seems like most asset classes at the moment are going through a bit of a wobble, which is a little bit of a nightmare. And I thought today I'd just touch on how's your sentiment doing? Does anyone really worry about this? Do they not worry about it? Anyone new coming in to the investment process must be thinking, good grief, what have I done? What a nightmare. I know even pro traders that are used to this sort of thing, sort of disappointed. There's a lot of weird things going on at the moment. I'm sure there's all sorts of explanations, but at the end of the day, for us that are, you know, into our investments, you know, we're stacking certain things and collecting certain things in the precious metal marketplace, like silver and obviously our gold. When you go through times when it's dropping 4, 5, 6% very quickly as well, it can be a little bit taxing on the old brain and the old heart and emotions. So yeah, I mean, I personally, as you all know, I'm into my Bitcoin, and so Yeah, I've been through that pretty heavy drawdown last year. I think across the year it dropped 80 odd percent, but that was part of my strategy to dollar cost average into that, and it's worked out. Albeit, we've had a 8% drop in the matter of less than a day on Bitcoin alone. But that this is all part of this game playing out in my eyes. Loads of people jumping on the bandwagon. It's down to this, it's down to that. But at the end of the day, for the likes of us, just normal us in the retail marketplace, trying to do better, we seem to suffer the consequences of all these games that have been played. And I just wondered, how are you guys doing? Are you worried? Are you not worried? Yeah, please drop me some comments, because I'd love to know how you're getting on, whether it affects you, whether it doesn't affect you, whether your ego doesn't want to look at it and think, what am I doing? Whether you're married into an asset and you think it doesn't matter. I'm gonna love this forever, and we're all guilty of that. Just curious, just very curious to know how you're doing during times like this, where it's very uncertain. Even logic doesn't make sense. The only things that start to make sense is when you put your tinfoil hat on and you start going down the crazy conspiracy route. But maybe it's not a conspiracy. I don't know. It's really weird. It's always amazes me that when times are good, everyone's happy and great and chatting and we're all on a roll. But the real test of investment is when it isn't good. And I'm no expert at that. I don't pretend to be an expert at that. I'm relatively new in the investment field. Most people that watch my channel know that. Anyone new coming in, I haven't been doing this for long, a couple of years max. But I've gone through a big bear market last year in one of my assets. We're getting wobbles again. Emotionally, it makes you second think what you're doing, which I think is a really good thing. I don't know about anyone else. I think it emphasizes how important it is to distance yourself from emotion if you can, albeit I've struggled to do it, if I'm honest. I really do struggle to do that. It's hard, it's tough, you can't help but notice when things go down. It's a big psychological thing. And I feel for everyone. I feel for anyone that hasn't experienced anything like this before, because it's very off-putting. The temptation is to sell out and get out, but sometimes I can't help but think that's what the market wants, a nice bit of flush out of sentiment. It's a tough one. It really is a tough one. So I'm drinking a cup of tea. I'm not drinking whiskey, I can assure you. There's my cup. Look, I don't know what character's on there. I just grabbed it out. It's probably one of my children's cups from years ago that I haven't thrown out. So I just wanted to express that. Sentiment, it's an interesting one. It affects the marketplace. I hope everyone is okay. I hope no one's panicking. And it's times like this, I think to myself, we all talk about the community. And I think it's times like this, or potentially as it could get worse, because we never know. I've been going on about times are going to change, and potentially it's going to hit really hard, and that's without the cost of living bit that everyone seems to be really, bless us all and bless you all, having to go through. But so I'm I never wanted this thesis to play out, and I'm really hoping it is just a short blip. But I just really don't. If I'm being honest with myself, there's a lot of pain to come. And that's going to start affecting us when it comes to our own personal sentiment in what we're doing, when it gets tougher and we get pressure from our loved ones, and people start to question, close people in your life start to question what you're doing. Are you doing the right thing? Especially as things get, a little bit tighter and worse. So, and it doesn't help when, within the precious market, I get at the moment, I get 2 to 3 emails a day from different dealers, online dealers, saying now's the time to buy, now's the time to get into your gold, now's the time in the dip. And I just think, whoa, this is relentless, I get it. I get why businesses do this, because they want to capitalize and make the most on things. But let's just put things into perspective a little bit. Not everyone's got loads of spare cash to just keep throwing at stuff. And you have to battle with that as well, because for anyone new, I'm sure that can be a little bit of a, oh God, I need to buy some more, Well, yeah, maybe if you're in a position to buy some more, but if you're not, then just second think it. Don't worry about, for once, just going, well, maybe not. Maybe I might just hang on a little while, just see how things play out. Because, it's a bit weird out there at the moment. Very strange indeed. Strange shenanigans going on at the moment. But that's all part of possibly what's to come. This bubble cannot keep going. It really can't. Something's got to give. Maybe, I'm not saying we are, because I don't know anything, Christ, and I don't want anyone to follow my sentiment at all. You make up your own mind. But just maybe this is the start of that bubble starting to burst. So just be prepared for it the best way you can. So, and in that preparation, what I was going to say was, this is when we start to become, not start to become, but maybe our community can start to play start to have a better impact on supporting each other. Because I know none of us like to say we've got anything wrong, or you're not happy, or you're starting to second guess things, or you're just maybe not in a great place. Then we as a community, and I'm quite happy to say this and promote it, and I'm sure most people are, we should be hopefully supporting each other while the times aren't as good, and that's not just in investment purposes, but it's as in life as a rule. And I'd like to keep stressing that if anyone's, I'm no expert at this, I'm really not, but I can be an expert at listening, or I can be an expert at supporting, and trying to just reach out to anyone that's struggling a little bit or a little bit unsure. Then this is when us as a community can support each other as a community as well. So if anyone's got any issues, problems, that's bad. I shouldn't be saying that, because I don't want anyone ringing up and saying I've got a problem with a toothache. But you know what I mean. If within what we're all enjoying, within precious metals, I just need a little bit of support, or you're a little bit lost in it, and drop me an email. It's not a problem. If you want to chat on my channel and just talk about stuff in general, I know that's hard to do sometimes, but hopefully you got a bit of an idea that I'm not a lion waiting to bite anyone's head off. Yeah, I've got an opinion and I've got a view, but I totally respect everyone else's opinion and views too. So I've got no problem if anyone wants to do a video with me, and it might be of value to other people as well, or even just reach out, put some stuff in some comments if you want to. That's not a problem at all. See how it goes, really. That's what I wanted to say, because I honestly really, 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 really truly believe that we're in for crikey, a load of doggies. We're in for a bit of a rocky road, and this could be just the start of it. And we should be all there for each other. Not just when the times are good, but when the times aren't so good too. So yeah, that's me putting it out there. Hopefully people will support that idea. Hopefully, you know, hopefully we can all do that little bit extra for each other if we need to. So yeah, there's my channel. My channel's open to helping people within reason. I'm not a charity, that's for sure. But yeah, just general chatting, ideas. Yeah, see what happens. See what you think. Let me know. Let me know. What can we do to help each other as it gets a little bit stressy? Is there anything? Am I talking out of my backside, or does anyone give a shit? I don't know, really. I do. But then I'm not going to judge anyone for not giving a shit. It doesn't matter. What matters is what I do. So yes, these boys up here, they're playing a game, and we're starting to feel a little bit of a brunt of it at the moment, whilst we're running around on this Monopoly ball of ours. But these guys are playing this game, and that game is going to have some fallout, that's for sure. And yeah, we seem to be the cannon fodder every time, which is a damn shame, but we can stick together and help each other out through the bad times if they come. Hopefully this is just a blip, and yeah, I'm not going to rabble on anymore about it. How you all doing anyway? Are you still stacking? Are you put a back burner on it? Do you Cobra Stacker? Wow, what a brilliant video he brought out the other day. I so admire him for, you know, not glossing over certain stuff. It's really cool. It's really encouraging. I was a part of his live on Tuesday night, and we were talking about all that, and yeah, it was really good, really good. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to do more of that sort of thing. The input from people in the chat group was really cool. There was some great debate, great dialogue, and that's the start of that community spirit, you know, where we've all got our own like little issues, but we all share something in common. So that was really cool. So yeah, that's really cool that Cobra Stacker's not afraid to put out there things that maybe we don't want to believe in or don't think are real, but ultimately make us really think hard about what we're doing, and that's really important. So yeah, that's really great, really great. It's made me think very deep and hard about what I'm doing. It's come at a brilliant time, because obviously our portfolios are all being affected by the marketplaces at the moment. So that in turn will hopefully make us sit and really have a hard think about, you know, what we're doing from an investment point of view. And it's certainly made me think. I've changed my thought process to a degree on a few things. So yeah, that's been really important. But this is what the community is all about, you know, bringing those thoughts out there and talking about it. So anyway, I'm really pleased. It wasn't quite the video I wanted to do, but I really wanted to make a video. I do really hope everyone's doing okay. And yeah, if I can help, and I'm only prepared to be there in a supportive role, if needed, you know, but it's down to you guys to reach out if you want to, and then maybe we'll all be there for each other if the shit really does hit the fan, because you never know in this day and age of ours. You never know. So anyway, hopefully it's all okay. I'm rambling on a little bit now, so I'm going to cut it short there, and hopefully I'll get this video on with any luck. Anyway, take care, guys. Look after yourself, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Cheers. Bye.